Good morning, my dear. I hope you all are fine. Students, today I will discuss Cascading Style Sheet Part 2, in which I will focus on few topics like defining style or rule, 3 ways of adding style sheets to a web page that are inline, internal, and the external. Yes, inline, internal, and external. Hiding CSS code from old browser, and the last one, linking external style sheet .css file with the web page. But actually, I will focus today on inline and the internal one. Other in the next class I will discuss. So first of all, you have to know what is inline, internal, and external one. Just now you can see on the screen what is inline CSS. Inline CSS contains the CSS property in the body section attached with the element. Listen, my dear, your inline CSS that will be inside the body, but when I'm saying the internal one, that should be, yes, in the body also as well as after body also. That means after body will have only the text, and before the body it will have the formatting effects. Now internal, that is also called as embedded CSS. This can be used when a single HTML must be styled uniquely. The CSS rule set should be retained within the HTML file in the header section. What I said? Yes, your CSS rule will be retained inside the where? In your header section. That is, the CSS is embedded within the HTML file. So when I will make a file, you will understand everything. Now, what is external? External CSS contains separate CSS file which contains only style property with the help of tag attributes. You see, in inline you have only one file having the extension .html. In internal also you have the same extension, but external contains two files. One is the HTML file and other one is the CSS, and both we have to link it. Now the next one, that is the properties of CSS. So these are the notes that you will learn it when I will explain this one. Yes, using the CSS and HTML code you will understand everything, but before starting you must have to know one thing. What that thing? This one. How you have to write the CSS rules. First we must have the concept of selector. What we have? The concept of selector, and then the curly brace, and then we have the, again I'm writing, my dear, first we have the concept of selector, and then the curly brace, and then you have property, and then colon, and then the value. Like one example, if I am giving P and then color colon red, it shows that P is the selector, color is the property, and red is the Now I am going to write one code. Using that, you can understand it. First of all, I will focus on internal one. So for that, I have to go to Notepad. Now, first of all, I will write the simple way. HTML. Okay, short I am writing. Now, then we have the concept of head and then the title. We are working with the internal CSS. So I will write working on internal CSS / title. Now, what I say in the definition of internal CSS, that the CSS rules must be inside the head one. Inside the head one. Now, see, I will be using style. Now, type is what? Text / CSS. Now, the if CSS rule here, from here I am going to start. First, the paragraph. I want my paragraph should be aligned at the center. Where my paragraph should be aligned? At the center. So I will write here text. Yes, the coding is different in CSS, my dear. Text and then dash align and where it is center. So after doing this, I must use semicolon and curly brace closed. Paragraph. I want to work on a heading also. That is H1. Understood? Now see, in paragraph, I have worked on only text. That is with one property. But you can work with two properties on the tag also. That is on the selector. I will show you. H1. Now the two words that I am going to use. First one going to make the text bold, and other one that is to whatever the text I have, that is to be converted into lowercase. Okay. Now I will be going for the CSS tags. So H1, first of all, I will write font weight bold. Now, font weight bold means what? Whatever in H1 you have, that will become bold. Now, first this one and then semicolon. Now, to convert lowercase, uppercase, title case, you must have to use text dash transform, text dash transform colon lowercase, semicolon and curly brace close. Now I have taken two tag P and H1, and in that it should have these all formatting effects. Again I am showing, my dear, this is my paragraph which I will be using in the body tag. It should have my alignment of text at the center. That means inside whatever I have written the text in the paragraph, that will be aligned at the center. Next one, heading. Whatever the heading, the text I have written in the heading must have bold and must be converted into lowercase. Clear? Now my work is over, so I will use / style here. Now close the head. Now what I said about the internal, your CSS rule must be inside the head section. Just you watch it. This one Wait. I have done wrong. Wait, from here it should be here. Now this is my head and slash head. Now what internal says that all the CSS rules must be inside the head tag, and then you see it contains title, you already knowing, but actually head is the part of title. Same way your CSS rule also, this one is the part of which one? Head one. You can see it. Now I will be going with the body one. Now paragraph, suppose I want to have paragraph this, hello. How are you? Okay, slash P. Now next one, heading one, H1. I am fine, slash H1. And then close the body and then close the HTML. My work is over. Now you see, this is my paragraph. Hello, how are you? This will be aligned at the center. Why? Because of this statement. Clear? Now, next one. I am fine. This one will have effect bold as well as the text will be in lowercase. How? Because of this CSS rule. Now I'm going to save it so that you can know it. So I'm going to save this file as on the desktop, internal.css. No, sorry, internal.html, because it is not the external style sheet. Save. Now you can see here, I'm going to open this one with Google Chrome. Now watch it carefully. Let me have some more small. This one little bit big. Wait. Let me have format of font little bit small, 16. Yes. Now see. Yes, working on as internal CSS is the title which has been shown here. Now, first part that you see, my paragraph should be aligned at the center. And what is my paragraph? Hello, how are you? It is showing, but where it is? Here it is left, here it is left. It means this one is placed at the center. Now come to I am fine. I am fine should have bold and lowercase. You can see I am fine. This one is bold and as well as this one is in lowercase. Now you can understand it. Let me change something. Lowercase it is there. I'm going to use uppercase. Now see whether it is converted or not. Okay. Now I want no, it should not be left at the center. It should be at the left. Save it. Now see, it has gone. Now see me, see my dear, using the CSS rule. Listen, this is my simple HTML tags, but these tags which I used P and H1, I have formatted this one via the CSS rules. So you must have to know the coding of the CSS. So this one was my internal one. But when I will discuss about the inline one, then you must have to keep it in mind. That must be inside the body one. You see, let me close this and open a new file, that is, yeah, this file. Now I'm going to start, yes, with HTML 8. Now title, yes, I'm going to work with the inline one, so I will write working with inline, this inline CSS slash title and then slash head and then body. Now I'm going to open that also file, internal one. Just see both. Just see. Now you see, my dear, in the internal one, we have written where the CSS rules inside head and slash head. But inline says no, I will not write inside the head and slash head. It should be written with body and slash body. That means body slash body will contains inline CSS rule as well as the HTML tag. Now see, let it be open, this one, so that you can understand difference. Now I'm going to use paragraph now, my dear. So paragraph style equal to, now what is my style? Text dash align colon left. Now this one comma semicolon, and this one I'm going to close it, and here I'm writing hello, how are you, question mark, and then slash p. Now just see the difference. See, I have written p text colon left, text dash align colon left in the CSS rule inside head and slash head tag. But here where I use this one after the body one. Now text which I have written inside the paragraph, that is inside the body one, and same here also I am writing inside the body one. Clear? Now difference you can understand, my dear. So that's why I have opened both one, so that you will not face any problem. Now the next one, that is H1. H1 style, style equal to, what are the styles? Font dash weight colon bold semicolon text transform colon uppercase semicolon and double quote closed, and then close the angular bracket, and then what I have to write? I am fine, and then slash h1 over, and now slash body, and then slash html. Now again you see, my dear, CSS rule and the text both lying in the same line, but Here you can see CSS rule, that is inside the head and slash head, and its contents available inside body and slash body. This is the main difference, my dear. Now I'm going to save this file. So wait, let me close this one first. Yes. Now I'm going to save this file. Now this is my inline CSS. So inline.html. Save it. I have saved. Now I will open inline one. Now you can see, my dear, both are shown in the same way, but in a writing style in internal one and inline one, both are different. Just you can see here I have done on paragraph. What text should be aligned at the left and contents will be how are you. You can see how are you, hello, how are you, and it is at the left side. You can see it. Next one, H1. What I have used? Font weight bold. That means to make a heading, first level of heading bold and yes, a bold and uppercase. You see, I am fine. It is bold and uppercase. Now, not only that, some more I am going to change it. I want no, the color also will be changed of H1. So what I will write here, color colon red. Now you see, now the color also is going to be changed. Now see, now you can understand, my dear, what I said before, the difference between HTML and CSS. Your coding is not easy. Yes, in the same tag I can do different yes properties. Yes, what property? Bold done with the heading one, uppercase done, and the color also. Not only that, I want one more. No, I want my background also to be changed. Okay. So what I will write here, semicolon, background dash color, and it should be yellow. Okay. Now I'm saving this one and I am running it. See what happened? 4 formatting effects I have applied on the heading one, which is not possible. And if it is possible, then it will be a difficult task for you to perform it in HTML. That's why I say CSS is easy. So I hope you have understood all the topics, my dear. Thank you, my dear.